Hello guys, hi, how are you? Mrs. Sapir here again, and today we are going to learn how to make a scrunchie, guys. So as you know, I've been on a scrunchie frenzy. I've made like 30 plus scrunchies with which are going somewhere. However, I've really loved how quick they go and how beautiful they look. So today we are going to use this velvet yarn. This is DMC velvet. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, and it's 100 meters long. That is 109 yards approximately, and it's 100 grams. And then the required needle size or hook size, we are crocheting, so we're gonna look at the hook size. The required hook size is 6 millimeter. Yeah, so I currently don't have a 6 millimeter, but I'm gonna use an 8 millimeter because I've been using it for the other scrunchies. So let me just show you what scrunchie we are making. We are making this scrunchie. This is a different type of scrunchie, different type of yarn called blankie. However, this is the one we are making right now, and yeah, let's get right into it. So you need to have a hook of your desire. You can have the 6 millimeter, you can have a smaller one, or you can have a bigger one. I usually prefer bigger one for scrunchies because it makes the stitches bigger, thus makes the ruffles come out nicely and faster. Yeah, and then you have your yarn over here. Another thing you need to have is a scrunchie. This is our normal hair tie that you can get. I usually get mine from Miniso. They have very cute scrunchies in different colors. So you can get this color, you can get this color. So the pack usually comes like with 8 of this. There's another one that comes with 6. So the 8 one comes with different colors, two scrunchies with different colors, two hair ties with different colors. Then the 6 one comes with like 3 of different colors, but colors that are closer to each other. Yeah, so for example, I'll give you an example of this, and the one I used for this scrunchie. As you can see, they are closely, in terms of color, they are close together, but they're only 3 and 3. So I think the price is the same, 259 for both the 8 or the 6. So depending on which color you're going for, you can get those, and these are very good and very strong and high quality. So to begin with, we are going to work with double crochet. So basically the stitches you need to know here is double crochet and slip stitch. That's it, because slip stitch you're gonna use it to close the scrunchie. Double crochet is what we're gonna use all around, and we're gonna do only one row. The row is gonna have 70 double crochets. So that's what I usually do. I find the number of stitches that work well, and that's what I use. So for this small one, these are 70 double crochets for this yarn, and then the big ones, these are 50 double crochets. So of course this is 50 lesser because it's chunkier yarn, and chunkier yarn fills up quite quickly, as you can see. So that's why this is a bit more, because it's thinner yarn. So let's get right into it. You're gonna take your hair tie and you're gonna insert your hook in there. Then you're gonna hold your yarn like this. This is the short end and this is the working yarn attached to the ball. So you're going to hook your yarn like this and pull it through the hair tie, and you're gonna do with both the yarns, both the short yarn and the working yarn, you're gonna hook it and do a chain pull through. Yeah, once you're done with the first chain, you've secured your yarn onto the hair tie. You are going to release the short yarn. Release the short yarn and take the working yarn, and you're going to wrap it around your finger as you hold the hair tie, and you're going to chain 2 more, 1, 2. So we have a total of 3 chain stitches. Now we're gonna start working on our double crochets all around until we reach the 70th double crochet. So I'll meet you once I'm done at the end. So yeah, let's do this. And as you're working, remember to seal the short yarn into together with the hair tie so that it doesn't hang out. You want to work it around like this until it disappears somewhere here. So don't do this, don't let it out. You want to ensure you've held it here so that you hold it together so it disappears within the stitches, okay? Once you finish, you've done your 70, you reach the end. So this is where we're gonna slip stitch. So remember the first chain that we did, chain 3, you're gonna slip stitch in the 3rd chain stitch. So you insert your hook, you yarn over, you pull through the chain stitch and you pull through your loop. That's what we call chain stitching. And then to finish it off, you're gonna yarn over and pull through one more time. Then you're gonna cut. Once you cut, you're gonna pull this through all the way so that you just have a knot, an extra knot that is very, very tight here so that it doesn't unravel. Once you're done, you have this extra tail that's hanging. What you want to do is you want to secure this. So how you're gonna secure it is come to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then go back, yarn over, pull through. It's like you're doing a running stitch. If you guys know embroidery, or if you've ever done embroidery, there's a stitch called running stitch. Yeah, this is almost the same thing, but just with your hook, and basically you're trying to ensure that this yarn, this tail, does not unravel, does not go back to the slip stitch and unravel. So you take it as far as possible from the slip stitch, as far as you want. And also you just want to make it as neat as possible. So if you feel like that's far enough, you can snip it, you can secure it as much as you want, you can tie it. So basically that's what you do to make a scrunchie. Yeah, you can tie it. I usually love tying it so much because if you're using a very chunky yarn, the knots are never visible at all. So after I tie it and secure it this way and just snip it here, no one will know where the beginning was, where the end was. And you come and check whether there's any other yarn like this one. You remember the tail that we were trying to make disappear? This is it. So basically what you can do is just loop it like this and tie it, loop it and tie it. So pull so that you also have a knot there. After that you can always snip this and snip this. So let me just do that. Perfect. So once you've snipped, you have your beautiful scrunchy, velvet scrunchie looking at you. Oh wow, I'm so in love with the velvet yarn. Wow, look at this. I've made 4 of them. This is 4 from one ball of yarn that I explained to you, and I still have some left. I think this is gonna give me 2 more or 1 more scrunchie. So since I have one hair, so as I was saying, I have just done 4 from one ball, and I still have 1 more. Like I have some bit of yarn. This I think is gonna give me either 1 or 2. So this is a good use of 1 ball of velvet yarn, 4 scrunchies from 1 ball. So the other scrunchies that I've done, it was giving me 3 scrunchies per ball. That's also not bad, but this is very good. If I can get 6 out of 1 ball, that would be perfect. But we always want our scrunchies to be as roughly as possible. So but guys, I hope you've learned, and this is how you make a scrunchie, easy peasy, and you know, look cutesy in your scrunchies, in your handmade scrunchies. So bye. And if you want to buy one of these, be sure to reach out to Ogfranits IG, and our number is 0752 62 67 61. Feel free to make your order. We customize colors, and yeah, the prices will be set soon. So bye.